Do 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 do. All right, guys, bear with me. I'm carrying quite a lot of stuff today, but and as tired as I am, today was another beautiful, extremely productive day. What the hell? Look like an ostrich. Today was a very, very productive day. We're over here. We don't have to lie. Like the Wofford. Oh, I can't get it over it. I'm a Wofford. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. Because I'm a Wofford. So now the Woffords, remember, I'm wrong and Charles is right about everything, and I don't know what I'm talking about, and I'm not famous. Remember, guys, Charles is always right, according to him. And now Charles is so right. The Woffords are so correct. All right, now you're getting ridiculous. I mean, how far up are you going to move? It's common sense. See what I'm talking about? The entitlement, the attitude. It's ridiculous. It's every day out here. It's the truth. It's ridiculous. By the way, who even drives like that? Like, who drives only looking forward? Like, like, yeah, you're supposed to, but like, you're supposed to have peripheral vision. Like, no, no, it works. No, it works at all. Actually, the pedestrian always has the right of way. Yes, always. Is this my friend here? Now that I don't really have time to stop and talk. Ba, ba, ba. But yeah, I think a lot of it is just attitude and people's entitlement and the fact that they're upset they're all wage slaves. Personally, personally, that's what I believe. That's right. That's what I believe. I believe that's my stapler. Ah! Oh, I love it. I love it. We out here having a good time, rocking and rolling. I repeat, this is not the Wofford Show, right? This is not Rob Wack. This is not none of that. This is a Tyree Sneak program. That's right. This is another wonderful episode of Batman Radio. That's right. Oh man, I'm so good at what I do. I truly am. It is magnificent. I'm tired. So tired. So tired. Uh, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. But God keeps giving me the strength. It's crazy, man. I don't know how the hell I did any of that today. There's a bunch of folks out there today, and they were all kind of watching me, I guess. I had a little audience today without trying. I talked to one of them, told them about the channel, The Grown Man, so maybe they'll check it out. I don't know. But yeah, man, I have to always train. I got to be on point, man. I can't be slacking, bro. I'm out here in these streets for real. You know what I mean? I do this for real. Oh, now it's gonna change. Oh, now you want to cooperate, huh? Like, yeah, Batman gets busy. Batman's got work to do. Da, 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 da. There you go. They were giggling like some girls. That's what they were doing. Oh, I love it. But yeah, man, we out here having a good time regardless, no matter who's in a horrible mood out here, because they usually are. I can't even see. It's too sunny. There we go. See, I predicted it ahead of time. I knew it was coming. All right. Got a lot of stuff to carry, so bear with me. I can barely feel my legs and my feet. All the walking I do. God told me, Jesus told me to pick up my cross and follow him, so I did. Go talk. That's exactly what this is. I can feel it. Man, it's tough. The story of Jesus Christ makes so much sense. It really does, because it's the same folks just like today. You know what I mean? Pontius Pilate and all that, and the Romans. That's exactly what it is. That's what all this is anyway, where we're standing up and defeating the Roman Empire. That's what it is. If you really want to break it down, it's what the Vatican is. Rome. Rome is who's been trying to have power over all of us and everything. And it's crazy because we already defeated them. We already defeated you. We already defeated all of them. They talk about the British. We already defeated them. Yeah, you remember, colonist, British, remember? Yeah, my ancestors weren't all that. My ancestors been defeating y'all since the beginning of time. And that's why Batman has to tell Mr. Freeze, I'll always be here to stop you, Mr. Freeze. Always. Because you're evil and you're no good. And you're wicked and you're soft. You're not even built like that. None of you. Talk about the British. All they do is give them the movie roles, Daniel Craig and all that. Daniel Craig's another reptilian. They're all reptiles. You can see it in their eyes. Elon Tusk is a reptile. He's controlled by a worm. Straight up, I'm not even joking. This is all cold facts. Cold hard math, cold hard facts that the public can't deal with because you're all in denial. These are all established, proven facts. The things you people believe, the things you people say are downright hilarious. Truly. I mean, it's like somebody, everything you say, it just makes no coherent sense. All the conspiracies were already proven, so there's no such thing as a conspiracy theorist. I mean, I'm the man pretty much who proved them all. But what do you mean? It's just silly. I mean, I only uncovered the entire conspiracy against me and have an actual federal indictment list on the channel for you. But yeah, I'm just talking and rambling, huh? All these folks didn't band together to come against me and lose. That's exactly what happened. Not only that, but it was all the corrupt ones too. It's all sorts of it. And I'm such a good guy. What do? Turn around and still want to help them. Still want to help y'all. You know the kind of forgiveness and compassion that takes? That takes a lot. I done lost my job because of them, and I'm still here trying to help them. Come on, man. Like, at some point, you got to just give credit where credit's due. I'm not no pushover, but I forgive and I move forward and I move on and I help. I'm a grown man. I don't hold on to grudges. You know, you can't. It's not good for you. So, at the end of the day, I keep winning. Now, Mr. Charles Wofford. Waffle! Mr. Charles Wofford! Oh, for real. I'm a Whopper. I said Whopper. My name's Charles Whopper. I'm from Lexington, Kentucky. Boy. And that Charles Whopper, he driving with no brakes, sir. I said he driving without brakes. That's right. That's what he doing. He think that's a good idea now to drive without brakes. Oh my goodness, bro. If you can't tell, it kind of sounds like you gonna have the biggest wake-up call ever. That's what it seemed like, real talk. It seemed like God about to give you the biggest wake-up call of a lifetime. That's what it seemed like. You ain't even thinking. This is what happens when fools is so set on being against little old me. This is the same way they all are. They're so focused on being jealous and being petty and talking back and hiding and running, and that they don't even pay attention to what they're doing. He's just doing it to himself. Man, he can't be driving without brakes. That's like a felony anyway. I think. I'm pretty sure that's criminal too. Everything Charles Wofford does is criminal out there in Deming, New Mexico. It's unbelievable. And he sits there and tries to justify it like it's okay. Like, dude, you got to be like in your 50s, 60s, 70s. How long are you going to be a career criminal and want to be scam artist that don't even know how to do that right? That's what be driving me crazy with criminals. I'm going to keep it real with you because I'm like, man, I'm sorry, but y'all just ain't too bright, because I'm just saying, like, I would never stoop to your level or do what you do. but y'all don't even know how to do the things you do the right way. Like real talk. Like I'm like, at least like know what you're doing. Like at least think, you know? Seriously. Like you do better than that. I would never egg you on, but come on, it's embarrassing. You career criminals are not good at what you do. You suck. Like real talk, it's horrible. Embarrassing. It's downright embarrassing, boy. Uh, I got my armor on today. I'm tired and I want to go home. And I want to go to bed. And I blah, blah, blah about an hour ago. And it went right to my Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Rob Wacko, Rob Whack Whack. Rob Whack. Still in the motel room. You can't make this stuff up. It's hilarious. He's crazy. Oh, I love it. This is too much. Now I wonder how Lamar feels about when I told him that if he had done the back and forth with the rap and actually focus, it could have been like the East Coast West Coast thing. East Coast West Coast thing. He said, he's crazy. Am I crazy now? I told you, boy, you had your chance. You could have listened. It's like y'all had your opportunity to sign with Cashless Bane for $1,000 and you passed that up to free money. How dare you? I mean, I don't care. It's no sweat off my back. I was literally going to give y'all $1,000, whoever won, if y'all rap battle, and sign you. And you would have been signed with Cashless Bane, and we would have been making music. But y'all didn't want to do it. I wanted to pretend in front and be jelly. So, what we have here with this here Walford is a failure to communicate. That's right. That's what we have right here. What we got right here is a failure to communicate. Yes, we do. That Walford will never learn and understand how to do things properly. I can't even imagine how he drives. I sure as hell wouldn't want to be in the vehicle with him. Hell no. Thank goodness I didn't go over there with them. It's talking about, yeah, I still want to do the collab with Tyrese Name. What do you mean collab? There's no collab. The only lab you've ever had is a poodle. It's a Labrador. Collab. There's no collabing. There's no crying in baseball, Charles. Collab? Why, you'd have to be someone for us to collaborate. The hell we going to collaborate on? I'm famous and you're nothing. We mean collaborate. It's like saying me and the Penguin are going to collaborate. The hell? Can't collaborate on nothing when you ain't got no fan base. Penguin's got fake subs, fake views, throwing away all his money on his gambling addiction on stake. I think that's what it's called, right? Stake. That Penguin is hilarious, man. I haven't even seen that Penguin in years. That's what's crazy. He be talking so much. I've never seen him. The Penguin stay ducking me. He's terrified of the Batman. I've never seen that Penguin out here that one time, and no, I didn't even see him then. He saw me and recorded me. Something might have gotten me in the back right there. I wasn't playing, or maybe it's just because it's hot. Could be a Spidey. Spider-Man does whatever a Spider-Man does. The itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain and washed the spider out. And itsy bitsy spider climbed up the spout again. It's so crazy how he be singing that to Spider-Man Venom. That's pretty cool. Really? It's okay, I got all day. Let's take like 80 days. Let's take 800 years. Entitlement. So, yeah. I'm just playing. I'm just talking smack. But, yeah, I mean, I love that part when Venom's singing that. Like the itsy bitsy spider climbed up the water spout. Down came the rain. I think he's turning on like the water thing, the water reserves and stuff, and washed the spider out. It's awesome. That's epic. Spider-Man is kind of cool, I guess, but not with his name, Jerry Maguire or whatever the hell that dude's name is. Like, he is not a good actor. Looks like a nerd. Not attractive in any way, shape, or form. Like, he was not meant for that role. I don't know why y'all think he was, but he wasn't. But then again, I guess maybe he was. I don't know. Because I guess he is like kind of a nerd. I can get it. That other younger guy, I guess he's a little bit better. And that's what I'm saying, though. You notice how they try to get actors too that kind of resemble me a little bit. Have you ever noticed that? In all the superhero movies, all of them, across the board, half the actors look kind of like me, and there's a reason for that. That's what y'all don't get. This is all numerology, man. How they do things. They study the Kabbalah. And what I'm telling you is, I'm the key. I'm the actual key. Like Wesley Snipes in the vampire movie, when they need his you know what to wake up all the demons and the you know what blah 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 and all that. Yeah, like I believe that there's actually a key within my you know what, like my DNA. Well, is the way of saying it nicely. Yeah, see, that's the problem when folks think, oh, this is a YouTube thing. Oh, this is to be cute. Nah, I'm an immortal vampire, coach. It's not to be cute. Yeah, this is the real thing happening in front of you, the prophecy. You're just watching it on good old YouTube. Good old there, YouTube. Yeah, that man said, he's not a man, but Charles Walker literally just said they're driving without brakes. Like, who does stuff like that? Like, saying, look at us, what? Like, yeah, you literally just ruined your van. That's gonna ruin it. It's common sense. See, I told you, you ain't no mechanic. Yeah, you didn't achieve something there, sir. You're running a vehicle a way it's not supposed to be ran. And common sense, what that does is it ruins the system of the vehicle. It's gonna create a lot of wear and tear. It's hard on the system. Smart one. Told you, just people are hilarious, man. He doesn't get with him. I just found YouTube gold. I mean, I'm sorry, bro. I'm not gonna get off of you because this is what we're supposed to do on this platform, and I'm not giving you a hard time. I'm just loving every minute of it. I mean, you're comedy gold. You know, you're just not cut out for this, and it's just awesome. I'm gonna make so much money off of talking about you. But yeah, folks, we're already starting our next check over here. That's right. The next one actually is already approved, guaranteed to come 21st to the 26th of this month, people. That's right. Hopefully, God will provide me a miracle right now because I need some more money for sure. I need help. Hopefully, y'all can donate. Y'all need to donate, bro. Like I said, I need a bicycle, man. Y'all ain't helping. Y'all just sitting there. So it is what it is. Shout out to the people who've helped along the way, but you know, people don't keep it consistent. I need it consistent. Have to. I mean, that's the thing. I'm the one building something. You know, you're not. I am. It takes hard work and it takes finances. It's all right. I believe that God will provide everything through them or whoever. He'll correct whoever. God gonna make it happen. God is making a way. Where there's no way, God will make a way. I truly believe that. Oh man, you have no idea, Charles, the kind of willpower this takes just to do this right now and carry this far with steel armor on my back and in this kind of heat. It's all up on my arm. I'm gonna take a shower and hopefully it'll help. I get physical stuff from all this. It's common sense. It's a lot. Uh, isn't Penguin? Isn't that a little? No, it's a lot. Huh. Penguin is pure evil, just like this penguin down here. Yes, folks, there is an actual penguin. He exists. He exists. He does not have a rubber ducky yet, which makes him kind of lame. But he does exist. He does. And he's just like that penguin in the movie. He's got no conscience. He's out of control. He's viciously overweight. He's just like him. It's identical. So yeah, people love it out here. They're cheering for the Batman. And like I said, it's becoming a whole thing. And it's funny because the Tesla factory is like right here. And like I get more attention than Elon Tusk. Real talk. Folks want to say that's the last thing you can ever tell me, that I'm not famous. Bro, I'm more famous than Elon Tusk. He's a joke. Real talk. I'm a bigger deal out here where he put his little corny factory than him. That's the truth. Like, not joking. So imagine in the world, I'm going to be way bigger as time progresses. I'll be way, 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 way more famous than him. You know, and that's the cool thing about this, is it carries through the internet. Even though I'm suppressed, it's still carried. Oh, they've been trying everything to stop me. They just can't. They can't stop the magnitude. Can't stop the hustle. I got the power. Oh man, this sucks. I am exhausted. It's a great day though today. I did the best lift I've ever done. And you know what's crazy? I could have gone higher. I don't know what happened. I had full control over it. You can even see it with my legs, the way that they kicked out. Come on, bro. I don't got time for this. But you could see I had full control over with the bars over my own, my own body weight. I had full control today. And I was like, I don't know, I was right there. I had already gone higher than I've ever done pretty much. And I was going to take it higher. I don't know. I think I don't know. I think I was a little nervous about it or something. I don't know. Like, or I don't know. I mean, I think it's possible. I think I'm going to go even higher than I already have, like lifting. But that was the best one I ever done, hands down. I don't think I've ever, not to that level, to that extent. That's pretty much, I mean, I don't know. I want to push it farther. That's what folks don't get. Like what I'm doing here, nobody's ever done. There we go. I just waved at them. Nobody's ever done this. Ever. I've seen dudes who do that exercise, but they don't do it the way I'm doing it. Like the way I'm doing it is truly, I mean, it's seriously impressive. And the guy that was doing it, he was a lot stockier, a lot shorter, I think, than me. And this is all they've done. I mean, they've been doing this their entire lives. I mean, they were working out in the bar. I was up in New York. They've been working out on them bars since they were kids. And when you've been doing it that long, yeah, that plays a role, because if you see, the more time and longer span I do it, it's not all that matters. You have to train right. But if you stick with it over time, I believe, yes, you get stronger because you're pushing yourself harder and harder. So if you start early like them, yeah, I mean, you're going to have a gift with it. But I'm just saying, it's almost like what he was doing. It's almost like, I don't know. It's almost like I'm at another level than him even. Really impressive, because I should not be stronger than dudes like this. These are dudes who are a lot bigger than me. Like, they're just should be naturally stronger than me. And that's my whole point. It's what's inside of you that matters, spiritual strength. So it is what it is. And like I said, I got my little secrets, that y'all will never know and never understand. I have a lot of esoteric knowledge. I got knowledge from God. And believe me, it works. It really does work. That's why I know it's the Holy Spirit doing these things through me. Of course, it's me, but it's the Holy Spirit. The Holy Spirit. Real talk. So, at the end of the day, I don't know what to tell y'all, man. Strength is through the roof. It's on a whole nother level. I was doing the closed grip muscle ups today like they wasn't nothing. I mean, I barely slept, bro. The last like couple of days. I mean, it doesn't make any sense even. But that's the Holy Spirit for you. The Holy Spirit is so strong. I believe it will use me as a vessel, and it does amazing things. It really does. That's how I know God is with me. But see, you got folks like the Whoppers running from their karma, and they're driving without brakes, and you can see that clearly they don't have the Holy Spirit in them or with them, or like I believe they have God with them still. Like, God's not going to give up on you. Like, like I genuinely hope you're okay. But I'm just saying what I predicted is all come true already, and it'll continue to. It's just common sense, you know. And they've just been on a steady decline, and I don't know what he thinks, bro. I mean, he still keeps saying hustling, bro. Begging is not hustling. You got to stop, bro. Like, you really don't get it. You really trying to act like you've done something. You haven't done anything yet, and you're just sitting there accomplishing nothing. Like, when is the business going to start running, brother? When are you going to bring those folks out there? When are you going to have money to take care of yourself and Shelly and everybody? When are you going to be a man? I mean, when are these things going to happen? I'm going to tell you a big answer. Never. That's when they're all going to happen. Never. You're going to keep on struggling, and every day you're going to live the same way, making no sense. Talk about you helping someone. We didn't even see you give them donuts to anybody. You ate them donuts. Quit lying. See, that's all they do is lie. It's embarrassing. See, that's what they do. They're trying to pretend they're good people, pretend they're good Samaritans. It's a sympathy plea. It's the truth. That's all Shelly does, talking in Spanish now. Like they care. They probably looking at you like, why is this lady talking in Spanish? Like, Deming, New Mexico. Hola. Like, they don't like you. They don't know you. They ain't listening to you. What? It's just weird, man. Like, that's the funniest thing, how all these folks, they'll get on YouTube and all social media and start talking like they got a huge fan base and talking to themselves. I have a huge fan base. Believe that. Not you. Hold on. So this next check is up over $113, folks. And then we're building the next one already, which is over like almost to $2. And I think that's wrong. I'm not wrong, but I think it's going to accrue more, possibly today. I think it just updated, but it never accrues this early. But since it's shifting for the new check, that's probably why. It's probably going to update more to later tonight with all the earnings. So we good. We got to get this show on the road like we're doing everything right. We got to keep going. Look. What is that? What is that? Why are you driving? This is what I'm talking about. Why are you driving in the bike lane? And it looks like that same truck that might have been sent from the Red Triangles. I could have recorded it right now. You know what I mean? Like I said, I'm just not going to do it on live stream. You understand? So that's what I'm talking about right there. Like, this is a bike lane. They're driving the entire time. I'm just looking at them, and they're driving in the bike lane. That's illegal. That's my whole thing, is like folks be like talking about this and that, but bro, there's so much stuff that people do every day that they get away with, and that's not right, and that actually matters. And none of y'all focus on that. You only focus on what you care about, on what's going to get, your paycheck. Like, but that's actually not how it works, and that's not your job, not. And that's why I don't listen to judgments. Everybody, all y'all are out for yourselves. Is that not the truth? So I'm like, friend to none of you unless I really make a friend out of you and we talk person to person, which some people I'm pretty cool with now. I think I got some friends out here. I think a lot of people are on my side to some extent, but real friends help. And all these friends, they got money, they got spots, they got places. I mean, I need help, man. Just being honest. Mate, I'm a grown man. I done been through everything already. I need help. I already made and spent all the millions. Like right now, I'm poor. Help. Need help. You got a spot for me? You got a couch? Help me. You know what I mean? You got some food to eat? Help me. Say, here's a spot. Here's a couch. Here's some food. Here's some money. You know what I mean? Like, get you some real rest. Chill, relax. You've been through hell. These folks don't get it. I don't have it easy. I got it impossible every day. Okay? That's why I'm unable to sleep half the time. I don't get ain't nothing easy for me. I don't even have the money for the little stuff that I need right now. I've been going without this entire time. Like, what? These folks be acting like it's a big deal that they send me $10. Yeah, you breadcrumb. I need like $50 at a time, $100 at a time. Things are expensive, bro. It ain't me. It's y'all. Y'all are lacking. Like all y'all are poor or something. I don't get it. It don't make sense. There's one thing I have to have that I've been needing, and I need it bad. And if not, it's putting me literally in a bad situation where stuff can happen to me. And this is every day. It's been like this every day. And it only costs probably like $30, 30 something. If anybody want to send that, so I can go pick that up and get it, that'd be nice. Real talk. And no, I'm not going to tell you what it is. My business ain't your business, but like, I need funds, man. I need money. But God is carrying me through the impossible every day, man. It's incredible. I just keep my faith, man. Keep my eyes on God like God told me, man. That's the thing. This is a journey with God. This is not about money. It was never about money. It's about purpose. That's how you know this Batman real. It's about purpose, because Batman has to be about purpose. Ra's al Ghul didn't visit Batman in jail, which I truly believe God visited me in jail. He didn't give up on me. I think he found me. I know he never left my side. He was with me through the whole thing. I don't know, man. I wish I could tell my journey. I'm not going to be able to till after probably, so I can really break it down. But when I'm like an old man, I'll tell y'all everything because I got, but right now I want to move the right way. And I'm not going to give these folks information that want to dismantle what I've built. When I'm like 80, 90, I can let the cats out the back den and tell y'all, but, it's been a whole journey, man. And y'all just don't understand. Like, I've been in so many different positions along the way. And I know these folks is worried about me in Austin. They worried. Like, I got some serious, you think I got haters here or on the internet? I really got some haters in Austin too. They jealous as hell. And they worried about me. They all terrified of me because I run the streets. It's real. So it's like, I mean, we don't move the same, even when I'm in Austin. We don't move the same. We don't live the same. We're not the same. Now, when I'm in Austin, I'm doing extremely well. I'm not struggling. You just don't know me. I'm not struggling. I just move a certain way. You know what I mean? Hold up. So, point is, when we get up to Austin, good luck. Good luck. When we get up to Austin, I mean, when we have money, I'm going to be moving very efficiently, very smoothly. I'm not forgetting about nothing. I'm not letting nothing go. So, like I said, it is what it is. Batman don't do no talking. None. People know about me. Yeah, nah, I know what all y'all did. I know what all them bars on 6th Street did. Yeah. Nah, I think I'll open my mouth about it. I know how all y'all colluded against me. Y'all messed with my livelihood, my job. I was doing well and all y'all want to hate and messed up my career, right? Because I had everything going. Y'all didn't ever wanted to pay me right. Y'all talk behind my back. Y'all set me up a million times with fake cowardly stuff, doing stuff behind my back, right? Yeah, you ain't proud, you ashamed. See the point? And I forget nothing. And like I said, I'm gonna be up there, and I'm the boss, and I'm the man in charge, and I run everything. There's this other dude too. I think he's alright, but I feel some type of way about the situation because he was gonna hire me to do the food truck, a different food truck. That's why when I came back, I had the idea to do the food truck. It is what it is. It wasn't meant to be, I guess, but that's when I went to jail. And they did it on purpose. They timed it because I was talking publicly about it, and they knew I had an opportunity. And the guy had just paid me like $200 just to show up because I was waiting on him, and he couldn't get started because he kept having issues with his business or whatever. He was like, "Here's $200 since you came all this way both days, and we can't get started yet." So he was going to pay me right, and these folks did what they did, set me up or whatever, and it is what it is. I got picked up, came down here, went through the whole process. I mean, y'all don't get up into the real thing. So hold on. What is this doing? Come on, dude. Should not be this difficult, man. Yeah. Come on. Nope. Not gonna ruin it. Came this far. You're good to go. You're gonna make it the rest of the way, boy. Talk to inanimate objects like Charles. So they did what they did, and yeah, I lost that job because of it. That's the whole reason why they timed it, and they were all in on it, and that includes corrupt officials and everything. Yeah, y'all set me up. Y'all were in on it, and y'all picked me up over there on purpose, intentionally, right at that time, because I had just landed this job. Just like in Green Bay, the corrupt officials targeted me. They set me up when I was doing the investing. They were worried because I had over 70,000 shares of a stock, AppHarvest, and they knew it. Okay? So literally, I had corrupt officials saying, "Well, whatever you're doing isn't working." I said, "You want to see the bank account? Like, who are you talking to, bro? What do you mean? Like that right there, that's illegal. That's you trying to set me up. That's you telling me something that's a false testament that ain't true. Why are you talking about my finances if you don't know them, much less?" Little 3 foot tall shrimp with his glasses. Right, narcs. Y'all sent narc agents. Right, I told them I ain't shook. What's up? You know what I mean? And I won. I won the whole thing. I stood up to all y'all corruption, and I won, just like I always do. Feel me? So at the end of the day, this other situation, yeah, that's why they picked me up. Because I just gotten that job. And that dude, he's always talking about he is chef, but like, you've never been successful. Every business that you get, one of his businesses literally just crumbled. I'm talking about literally crumbled. So that's God. When you're trying to do something and build a business, if you're not with God and you're evil, he's not going to let you build it. And he's not going to let you succeed. I'm telling you right now. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't even say that's God because I don't believe that God holds people back or anything like that. But he'll teach you a lesson. You know what I mean? Real talk. I mean, it's just the forces of the universe, brother. So you understand he's God. He's of all magnitudes. So he has to handle different situations accordingly. So people have to learn their lesson. Just like Batman has to, right? Batman has to handle different situations accordingly. I don't have a lesson to learn. I learned all my lessons. I learned my lessons with a smile on my face. That's the difference. That's why I'm here and I'm succeeding. Like I said, next check up over $113. What y'all fools got to say about that, huh? Say something now, right? I still probably got about somewhere around like 90 in the bank. Not a whole lot, but something, right? To try to get me buying the meanwhile the check's coming 21st to the 26th, as long as I keep the bank account positive, which I got some fees coming up for like $8 and probably $3, probably about $9, $10, $11, probably in total towards the beginning of the month. I need people to donate. But the point is, if I can get by, I think I'm around like 90. I'll check it again, hopefully. Because I was around like 99 and I had to, spend a little bit today to eat and stuff. But I think I'm around like $90. I'm not rich right now by any means, but I'm retired. I already made and spent all my money. I'm old, man. 36 years old, bro. I'm gonna be 40 in 4 years. Worry about me. I'm in the middle of the Great Depression. You know what I mean? Makes perfect sense. What the hell are you gonna keep an eye on all these folks? I don't trust none of you. Real talk. Because I know they'll be trying to film and stuff, or they're all weird. But yeah, like I said, what was I saying? My job is not so much the money. That's what y'all don't get. I'm done my job as far as creating it where it's going to have some momentum and consistency. So now, I mean, we just have to try our best to do the same thing all over again and see. I've picked up momentum and pace to where I think it's possible. We're almost to $2 already for the next check. It may accrue more by the end of the day. I don't know. But the point is, if we keep pushing like this, I mean, we could do this. We can literally do this. And that's the thing. Once I get to the 21st through 26th this time and get to that check, it's a different ball game because I've picked up momentum. You see what I'm saying? Especially if I get some help somehow or if the public steps up. But right now is crunch time. This is when I really need y'all's help. Any financial support I can get from the public, please send. Yeah, he's just driving around in circles, wasting his time. I told you. You could tell when someone's a gang stalker as opposed to normal behavior. See, y'all ain't fooling anybody. I'm telling you the truth. I know what's going on, bro. I'm very smart. Like, nah, y'all are paranoid. My enemies are paranoid. I just know what's up. I can pay attention. I can see, brother. I have eyes, and they work very well. I was born at night, but not last night. Like all them smart remarks that some of you fools want to say, but got no place to say them. This thing better not do that when I'm almost here. When I have to hold it or something. Whatever I got to do. Yeah. Too good to say hello. Told you we got a bunch of jealous ones out here, and they all broke. Yeah, those are the undercover haters. Yeah, that sit in them Discord groups and ain't got no money, right? And you looking at the boss. They don't get no better than me. All the money I made and spent, they'll never catch up to. There's no catching up to me. I own billions in equity. That's the thing. I'm still successful. I always was. Hell, remember when I lived in La Estancia? Remember Rudy in high school? Yeah, remember how I handled him in high school? Yeah, you got handled, brother. Talking about this ain't over. Well, it kind of was because you didn't do anything later. Yeah, I remember you would see me in La Estancia and wouldn't do nothing. Yeah, that's another soft one. What are you talking about? Like what? Like acting like they got a grudge about what? Because you're just jealous? Oh, wow. I'm supposed to care? Take a look in the mirror, brother. Have you ever seen how you look? Rudy is hilarious. You look hilarious. Like real talk, you look like a joker. You funny as hell. Yeah, I'm talking about your boy. What you gonna do about it? You just like Gus. You know what I mean? So that's what I'm saying. When it's folks like that and they can't even say hi or whatever, yeah, because you're all on the opposing team. You know? Yeah, you play for the cowards. Yeah, real talk. You know? Like you play for the jealous ones, for the haters, that's your team. Real talk. Ain't none of y'all rich, driving cars around on payments, y'all still can't be successful. Them fools be trying to integrate themselves into college universities and stuff and talk about women as if that's how it works. Remember Luis in St. Joe in high school? The Luis that was like kind of redhead and super light. Remember him? He was talking like that. Yeah, I'm gonna go up to San Antonio, blah, blah, around St. Mary's, and blah blah blah. Like, dude, have you looked in the mirror? Like, you think any girl is gonna pay you the time of day? You serious? You look like a stick. And that's the thing, man. This culture is not a culture. It was replaced by ignorance, just like for all the groups. And hell, I mean, you might be able to fool one of them because they sure don't like men. But that's the point. You don't adjust. I mean, if y'all adjust for women, that makes you a better simp. If you adjust, right, and you're not adjusting, that's who you are. But that's the thing. They don't like alpha males. They don't like men. And that's why I quit trying with all that a long time ago. I got tons of experience, but I just don't care. It's a waste of my time. Like, truly, like, bro, come on, man. They be looking at me all the time. They be trying to get at me, whatever, and then I reject their advances. I'm telling you the truth, I don't pay them no attention. I'm like, no, 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 and I'm very proudly, you know, because I love Christina. She is the only woman I would ever want, literally. Like, y'all don't get it. I'm really built like that, and then they be all in their feelings. And it's like, I don't care, like, first of all, I mean, y'all don't even make sense because you always do the same thing. Y'all act like we live in an alternate universe. Like, I'm the top dog, so I mean, I'm just saying anything has to be the highest quality. You know what I mean? That's number one. So that's the first part that you're wrong out the gate. They used to do that with me in high school down here, where they're like, yeah, you should blah, 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 this and that with this person. No. Are you kidding me? Like, can you see what you're looking at? Like, it ain't making no sense, dude. That's what I'm saying. Y'all want to live in a backwards world. It don't work like that. Hell no. I get the top of the line. Cream of the crop, baby. Seriously. I always do. I have to. Come on, bro. I'm in better shape than any man. I'm better looking than any man. What you think? I'm going to settle for anything less? Look at Christina. Christina is gorgeous. There's no competition ever, but Christina is like a supermodel. Seriously. So that's just reality. Christina's like a supermodel. Dun, 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 dun. But yeah, that's the problem. All y'all revolve around money, like out here, and I revolve around God and the Holy Spirit. Holy Spirit is within me. You understand? Y'all are mad entitled. All y'all want attention. You're always begging. It's just pathetic. I'm a grown man, bro. I go through real things. I've lived a real life, which y'all will never understand. I've been in positions where I'm looking at serious stuff, like, seriously, like, serious everything. Like, y'all don't know nothing about that. Y'all don't know what that stress feels like. Even when you're rich, I've gone through it when I was rich. It don't matter because your money don't matter at that point. That's why I'm so much more evolved than all you people. I know so much more about life because I understand that money don't mean nothing. I'm telling you the truth, man. Y'all should listen and learn. Be a golden lesson for you to learn life lesson. Money don't matter, man. It don't. I look at money as a tool and a resource. Money doesn't matter. You can lose all your money and everything at the bat of an eyelash. Bat. At the drop of a dime. Anything can happen to anyone. And that's the thing, is the way I look at it, the game is like, whatever you got, I'm like, I can get more. I mean, whatever I want and whatever I see, I'm taking. That's what people don't get. Like, for real. The right way. But it is what it is. Like I said, I mean, that's the thing. I'll never be under judgment or scrutiny because I'm going to be unideable once we get this bread. That's the point of why you have to be unideable, because you don't want all these folks talking to you. You don't, and they're a waste of time, and they're not in charge, and they don't control it. Their opinion means nothing. Again, that's what the reading said right to you on the community wall. It said you're not like, what did it say? Your authority doesn't come from these weakos. It's divine authority. It comes from God. It said you were positioned according to divine authority. So that's the whole point. Divine authority doesn't, You know, God doesn't make pacts with men. Lions don't make pacts with men. I'm a lion. You're a human. That's the truth. That's why it's so funny to me when they're like talking. It's like, dude, you're really trying to downplay a man that has the Holy Spirit in him that's stronger than all y'all put together. You're trying to downplay something that has been put to the test so many times. It's unbelievable and passed with flying colors every time. I mean, I've come up against multiple, I'm talking tons of different individuals, whole groups of people, families, everything. I've won against everyone. I had all of YouTube come against me and won. You're not going to downplay my story. That's one thing I'm not going to tolerate. See what I'm saying? I'm nice and all until you start doing that. See? And whether it's intentional or unintentional, I could care less. It has to be addressed, and you got to be G checked, and it's got to be responded to and corrected. It's just that simple. So that's what we're going to keep doing. Easy. One, we getting money.